Hello everybody, this is Sue from SueStarcraft and I'm bringing you Action King of the Islands week number 4. We have Nazy versus Antaran, Nazy playing the purple Terran, Antaran playing the teal Protoss, and we're playing on Xel Naga Caverns. This is game number 3, Nazy losing the first 2 games, so Antaran just needs this one to win the series for this week and dethrone Nazy as the reigning king. If Nazy intends to keep his throne, he needs to win the next 3 games consecutively, but the way he's been playing, as I was saying, has not been very convincing, so I wouldn't be surprised if Antaran really stumps him yet again. The first 2 games were totally one-sided. Antaran's macro style play has been better than Nazy's 2 racks play. I think it's just simple maths, that's why Nazy is losing. Nazy is probably a lot rattled. He's not comfortable playing Antaran. Antaran, sort of a nemesis for Nazy. I'm not sure if he's ever beaten Antaran. I really am not sure. I'm not sure how much they played each other in the past. But I think playing both of them, I have a lot of experience versus both of them. I would say Nazy does have a chance if he just puts his head down, plays a nice slow long game, try to get some expansions going and beat Antaran in a more macro style. I think that's the best way to beat him. But Antaran not sending out that early scouts. Nazy yet again not sending out this SCV. Usually a lot of Terran players, after they build a supply depot, they send that SCV out to scout. Nazy not doing that, instead building the barracks with the same SCV. Antaran now is going to come and he's going to see what Nazy has going on. He's going to see the barracks, he's going to see the gas, so he said okay. So he has a lot of intel going, while Nazy is totally in the dark. Now Antaran could be 2 gating as far as Nazy knows. He could be even cannon Russian. Actually no, he's not going to be a cannon Russian, I'm not going to be that ridiculous. But yeah, he could even be 2 gating. Nazy doesn't know, and that's why it's so important for Nazy to get this scout going, and Nazy's not doing that. Instead he's wasting his SCV chasing around this probe that he's never going to kill. Right? If micro properly, a player will never lose this this probe. He lose it there. He just slips up just a bit. I think he went a little too steep with the scout. And if you just saw the screen speed up for a while there, I accidentally hit the plus sign on the keyboard. Yeah, so there goes now. Nazy sending the SCV to scout. I think it's a bit late, but fortunately for him, there's nothing out of the ordinary going down for Antaran, apart from maybe that this gas has not been taken, probably signifying that Antaran wants to get some macro going. If you don't see another gateway sometime soon, I can expect that he's going to expand yet again. He's done it in the last 2 games, he's been successful doing it in the last 2 games, and Nazy hasn't yet responded suitably for it yet. So yeah, so Nazy comes in now, he's seeing the structures. As I said before, Nazy, oh good god, he loses the SCV to probes, and that is a horrible way to go. Yeah, as I said before, he needs to get that scout early on to count the pylons. You need to see how many pylons the opponent has. You need to see the gateway, if he has a cyber core or not, so you have an idea what's coming your way, what he's trying to do. And there goes now Antaran taking the expansion pretty boldly. He's doing it, he's trying to show up the second gateway as well. What technology on the way, not kind of boosting it for some reason, I don't know why. And yeah. So Nazy now going for the Mass Reaper play apparently. Made re-popular recently. Against Protoss, it was featured in the Day 9 daily, which Nazy, I'm sure, really looks at. As I say, a lot of people don't know how good Reapers are versus Zealots. Zealots do count as light, and Reapers do bonus damage to light units, and this snipe with that Zealot. Oh god, tremendously well. Versus Stalkers though, they are not. So Nazy now, he's throwing away these Reapers. Oh my god, Nazy making so many mistakes. Oh, it's so painful to watch now. And he's going to throw down now, he's going to get a couple of Marauders. And he's gonna go with a 4 barracks rush. He has extra gun gas. Nazy is absolutely out of it. He's trying to do everything at once. He's not macroing properly. He's not controlling his units properly. He's losing units. What are these guys doing here? God, what is Nazy doing? It's quite painful to watch. Instead of scouting up and seeing what's going on in the main, he's instead just attacking the nexus, which he'll never kill. Oh my god, that's so bad. And now he's gonna see Twilight Council 4 gateways, and it doesn't look good enough for Nazy. Nazy just totally making a hash of everything. And if he keeps playing this for maybe even one more minute, then it's gonna be over. And he's gonna shoot on this Ghost Academy now, and he really and truly does not have the resources to produce Ghost at this point. He needs, if he's gonna go with these 4 rounds, he needs to start pushing, and he needs to start doing it soon before this expansion starts to kick in. And look at the saturation already going on that. It's actually pretty good. After you look at the income tab, I'm sure that Antaran's ahead, and he is ahead by quite a way. He's up to 1,000 minerals per minute now over Nazy, and Nazy is in some trouble. Don't forget too, Antaran is going to be building probes twice as fast as Nazy's SCVs, so Nazy is not going to be able to keep up with him macro style wise. And now he doesn't even have a unit. I'm not sure what's going on with Nazy, and he's going to throw up now an engineering bay. Oh god. So Nazy the real king. I think even this used units are more than what Nazy has right now. So Nazy just, I think he's lost it. At this point in time, he's actually so far behind in this game. If he tries to push, this battalion of units here is just going to get stomped by what Antaran has. Remember, he can warp in more if he needs to. He's going to be getting Blink as well. Blink actually is pretty good versus Terran, as far as I learned recently. I've been having a lot of success versus Terrans with it. Forge going down now, as well as robotics facility. So we can see pretty much a standard play from Antaran in the last 3 games, including this one. He starts with a 1 gate, he gets a couple of little stuff out, and he goes and expands. And now we're gonna see a confrontation here. Some stalkers here. These stalkers would get crushed if they decide to fight. The blink is done. He gets out of it, saves each one, and Nazy calls the GG. As soon as Nazy sees the blink technology, Nazy calls the GG. Decides he doesn't want to play it out, and I think he rightfully called that GG because there's no way he's gonna get back into this game. Have a look at the army tab. Antaran was already 20 foot ahead of Nazy. Income tab, Antaran was 500 minerals ahead of Nazy as far as income goes. Workers wise, he was 15 ahead. Have a look at the units tab. 4 zealots, 8 stalkers, 1 sentry versus 5 murders, 6 marines, 1 ghost. And there was pretty much another cycle of units gonna be just gonna reinforce Antaran at that point. So it really was GG. Nazy being dethroned 3-0. Antaran is gonna go on to the next week. He's gonna be playing Devious next week. So good luck to Devious. Antaran actually looking very good. But PvP, Devious is Protoss, by the way. So PvP should be pretty interesting to see how Antaran goes. Guys, this is Sue from SueStarcraft. Hope you enjoyed. GG.